Hello, guys. I'm totally not...
That's enough out of me. Let's get started. Blast from the past. Please, take a seat. Oh, alright.
Okay, so I think this is how it's supposed to work. Hello, Rocky. How's it going? I think... Rigmore, give me all my stuff back, by the way. And by all, I mean all. You can keep that. Give me everything. Everything. Because this is a goodbye for now. Yes, I know I'm carrying too much. I'm just gonna give it to Maxine for now, because Rigmore is gonna be out of freaking commission. Oh, Skooma, seriously, Rigmore? Yeah, take Morgana with you. Alright, well...
Deep down, I don't know.
Well...
Yeah, I think so. Hey.
Well, Rigmore, it's time you went home.
Whatever. Hey. Hey.
I said...
What?
You're not supposed to be here, Rigmore. Go. Go to freaking Cyrodiil, Rigmore!
Can I help you? Yes?
Okay, Maxine.
Yes, sir.
Now you're gonna have to carry all the potions and the poisons. Oh, sorry about that. I meant to give this to you. Just...
Yes, sir.
Hold on. Take it all, Maxine. Take it all. Whenever I need the potions, I will take them from you, okay? Let's see here. Wait. Now you can basically have the Maoka's Cleaver and Azula's Bane.
Alright then.
Seriously, Rigmore.
Yeah, why shouldn't I be?
Because you're bugging the heck out.
I'm ready when you are.
Okay.
You okay? Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Well, Rigmore, I'll have to reset you.
What?
Okay, good. You stay here while I go to a freaking Whiterun. Yeah, kind of sad that we had to.
Fear not. Come dragon or giant.
The quest that needs to start now is Blast from the Past.
What are you looking at? I'm not afraid of you, you know, even if you are my elder.
Come by Bellathor's shop at the market. I'm sure we've got something.
Huh? Strange.
Come to chat with an old woman.
Where is the bannered mare? There it is. And the quest should start now.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
I mean, maybe we need Rigmore? Ooh. Okay, Maxine.
Stadia, wake up, dear.
Yes, Mum. You want a drink?
What's on the menu?
Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both.
Am I supposed to purchase something that would... like the Rigmore wine or something like that?
Depends. Are you thirsty? Now please, no more questions.
Ah, there he is. Well, and what the heck?
Dead.
Greetings,
Oh my
Dragonborn.
goodness.
You don't know the trouble I've had finding you. Got a letter here for you. Special delivery.
I'm just gonna ignore what's in the background. I have no idea how that thing got there.
What is it? Too long, Dragonborn. Too long. I'd say by a whisker, 4 years. For your eyes only, straight from Bruma. Don't suppose you've heard what's been going on in Cyrodiil these last couple of years?
Oh, I have.
Not heard from young Rigmore then?
Nope, I just sent her...
Not this one. Although I do know Rigmore did try to write. Yeah, well, the letters never got returned. So it's worth checking out if they're buried at the border post somewhere. You'll have to go there anyway, to acquire the pass from the official. That's why they sent me. You better read this.
Okay. Where's the letter? No, I've read that too. A letter from your soul to Madron. What the heck was the name of the letter? Hold on, hold on. Also, my camera is glitching, so okay. And read the letter. Okay, I'm trying to read the freaking letter. Consider adoption. No, I'm not adopting Gree. Gourmet's Route of Passage, not that. Note from Urag, maybe? No. Proposition. Okay, let's...
These days, with the border locked down, it's near impossible to get anything through. You must get the official border pass to enter Cyrodiil. If anyone tells you otherwise, or offers a way over for coin, be wary of them. Very wary. That's if you decide to respond, of course. Must be like a blast from the past, right? Yeah, well, All will be revealed, Dragonborn. All will be revealed.
Ah! Dead body!
Let's see. Foreboding? I'm sure it's nothing you can't handle. Must be important, seeing as you ain't had no contact with anyone from back then in a foo. Just keep your weapon in your pocket and try not to whip it out. You'll be fine. Cyrodiil ain't like here. They's all civilised. Got a big thing about it apparently. But something ain't right. I can feel it in me water like. There was nothing civilised about what I saw crossing the border. Just you make sure that you keep a cool head. You'll see.
I don't even read the letter.
Oh, bit of this, bit of that. Still living at the old farmhouse on the lake. I tried renting one of the rooms to make a bit of coin, but they don't stay long. I don't know why. As it happens, I'm going on a kind of pilgrimage to Winterhold, to the shrine of my mistress Azura. There's a pretty young thing there has took a bit of a shine to me. Arania her name is. So I'll be taking my leave and seeing as how far I can get my feet under the table with Miss Lanith and try warming her up a bit. With a bit of luck, I'm hoping to coax her down from the mountain and into me little old farm. Likewise, Dragonborn, likewise. It's good to see you too again, my friend. Now then, my part in this is done, and I have a date with Destiny. So until next time, Dragonborn.
Okay. Where was the freaking letter? With those seriousness though, giant. I'm gonna read that freaking letter. I'm not gonna fuss about it too much.
What is it? You okay?
Come on,
I'm
Rigmore.
right behind you.
Let's go. I was wondering what you've been up to these days, so... I have no idea what that is. And how it got there. With all seriousness.
What is it? Yeah, right. Whatever. You okay? Yeah, right. You're such a loser. After you.
Okay.
Can I help you?
Let's quick save here because I know if the game's gonna crash or what's about to happen. I wonder if Rigmore is gonna meet Rigmore. That's the weird part.
Hey, here's another one. What a beauty. Looking across the border, friend. No need for that. Could take hours. A few coin and you'll be over the border in no time. Nah, I'm just trying to do you a favor, friend. Huh?
I want to take you up upon the offer. Provincial border posts. Well, considering the fact that I'm a high-ranking...
Sarmenti, my dear, please. I'm trying my best. Hopefully I can get a new appointment somewhere else in the Empire.
Well, your best is not enough. We have been stuck out here for nearly 2 years. How much longer do I have to put with those beasts outside?
Everything is going to be just fine.
The way they look at me, it's only a matter of time.
Well, seriousness, where the heck is that letter? Anyway.
I'm in fear for my life.
Oh, Sarmenti. Oh, who's this? Are you in need of some assistance?
Yes.
Yes? Ah, you must be... one moment. Yes, Captain Grimbold of the Bruma Garrison informed us you would probably be coming. No one gets into Cyrodiil without an official pass.
Well, I did. By killing all the legionnaires.
This one is signed by the House of Bruma. Be sure to show it to the new Imperial Guards when asked. Can I help you? Have you not heard? A lot of changes have recently occurred in Cyrodiil. The Emperor is very serious on immigration control and is quite ruthless in his implementation of zero tolerance. To not be in possession of an official document can be, how shall we say, fatal? Those guards are nothing more than criminal scum and people traffickers. They would wave you through for coin knowing how it would end, like it has for so many others. Those poor souls. Let's just say I have seen them letting whole families through the gates. Men, women, children. All hoping for a new life, only to end up bloody, frozen rags in the snow. It's quite sad. They are actually meant to be here to turn away the economic migrants and protect me as a diplomatic service. the new Imperial border guards are, shall we say, more robust in their duties, hence the pass. Your friends had good cause to make sure you adhere to the official channels. Cyrodiil is a civilized province. Acts of aggression against any citizen are met with extreme prejudice. In some cases, entire families can be held responsible by the actions of one. As you now officially represent the House of Bruma, need I go on? Of course, you can defend yourself, and people do carry weapons in case of the odd renegade or wild animal.
I've been to Oblivion.
Inconveniences virtually eradicated.
I did worse things in Cyrodiil than I did in Skyrim.
Accordingly to the law. Before you leave, do you require any further assistance? Do you know the name of the sender? One moment. Aha! Here's one. Dated mid-2002, almost 4 years ago.
Dated mid-202. Dated mid-202. We're in freaking 202 right now. Oh my gosh. The inconsistency. Inconsistency is real.
Let me check to see if there's any more.
Hey, Dragonborn. It's so weird being back in Bruma again. I was trying to figure out how long it had been since... well, since me and Mom were taken from our home. Must be about 5 years, but it seems like a lifetime. Things are totally so different now, but Bruma is just how I remembered it. Life within the keep is taking a bit getting used to. The Great Hall is really intimidating and freaks me out, but I'm trying so hard to meet the demands expected of me. As a countess? Yeah, right. Did you know Malisam is here? He's such a total ass. It's my duty to protect the descendants of blah blah blah, and is always totally in my face. At least Carice has my back. We've become quite close lately, and I don't know what I would do without her. She's so cool. There's this old guy here called Friathoff, a scholar. He used to tutor the late Countess's daughter, and now tutors me, don't laugh, on etiquette and how to be more ladylike. Whatever. Like, Countess Rigmore of Bruma. I still think of you and miss you so much. I know I was way too clingy. I hope that isn't why you haven't come to see me already. I didn't mean those things I said, and I hope you don't hold that against me and come visit me soon. I would really like that. Have to go now. They're calling me to the hall to sort out some dog and chicken thing. A local dispute, as is part of my duties. Don't leave it too long, Dragonborn. It's been too long already. Love always, Rigmor.
Back room. Here we go. Well met. There's just one more dated early 203.
Oh.
Dear Dragonborn, thanks for blanking my last letter. If you can't be bothered to come down to see me, then at least write back. How hard is that? You are so not going to believe this, but the crap has totally hit the fan over here in Cyrodiil.
Excuse me, did the
badass Bandit King has taken the Citadel, and I've been advised by Freathoth and Malisam to declare Bruma a free city. They totally burned and trashed Leowin, and the nobles are all bummed out, calling for a peace treaty as I write. If you try to come over the border, be careful. The whole of Cyrodiil is pretty much in a state of anarchy. Everyone's running around like headless chickens. It's actually quite invigorating, and I'm loving it. Malisam had to sit down due to heart palpitations. He was like, oh. I totally cried, laughing. Oh, poor Carice. Although I would feel a lot safer if you were around, how's the dragon thing going? We don't get much news out here, but rumor is you saved the world again, right? Dragonborn, when are you going to come and save me? You said you were going to come get me. Are you letting me go? I'll understand if that's what you want, but you need to let me know. I'm in a kind of limbo with nowhere to turn. If I don't hear from you after you get this letter, I'll know where I stand, but I want you to know I will never forget you, and I will always love you. Rigmor.
Okay.
Well met. There's been a lot of changes, especially over these last few years. We received a lot of undelivered correspondence dating back years when we set up this border post. You must remember the last letter was sent during a most unsettling time. The good news is Cyrodiil is experiencing growth and stability since the new administration. More so after the expulsion of the Thalmor and the possible reinstation of the Nine throughout the Empire. I am sure your stay will be most pleasant and enlightening. And there's one more thing. This was left for you too.
A second one?
Can I help? Are you ready to continue? Excellent. Please follow me. Show the pass to the new Imperial Guards on the Cyrodiil side of the border. Keep it safe. You'll need it to travel freely between the provinces. One more thing. Whatever you see down there on the border, please remain calm and remember what I said about who you represent now. Aha! Enjoy your stay.
Before I do that, hold on. Okay, Rigmor. You're breaking the immersion. GTFO.
Yeah, right. You're such a loser.
So this is the entrance to the...
Speak.
Hey.
Okay, I'm sorry, I need to go back and read that. The heck? Solitude. To go back to the freaking mayor, whatever. I think I don't like the way they're doing the letter system now. They're just like, oh, instead of giving them to you, we're just putting them on the table. Haha. This is like the most chaotic playthrough of this mod.
Old friend, patron of the great clap.
Welcome. Let
me know if you want anything.
Have no idea how.
Around here somewhere.
Dragonborn, if you are reading this, then we have at last managed to find you. You must have heard of the recent events in Cyrodiil, and although some stability has returned, freedom has not. We must speak in private, and certain names have been omitted in this correspondence, but I am sure you know to whom I am referring. She did try to write you, but you could not be located and gave up on ever seeing you again. I don't think she ever got over losing you, but she is fine and well and has moved on. You know her. Never one to sit still. Always looking for trouble if it doesn't find her first. And trouble has found her. Of course she just waves it off, talks tough. And I do realize you have moved on with your life. But I have no choice but to contact you for help. We fear she is in grave danger, Dragonborn. Please come to visit us at our residence so we can talk further. Show the border guards the official pass. Sigyn of Bruma.
Ah, this is from her mom.
I'm as much a Nord as the next man, but I'm no... Yorland Greymane's a stubborn fool. Our friendship ended when he turned his back on the Emperor.
Okay, Maxine. Let's go to freaking Cyrodiil. And hopefully this mod won't disappoint. Wait, hold on. Something is not right. Oh, don't freaking tell me.
Hey, watch it.
That would suck. If that's the case. Nope, that's not the case. Good. We can go to...
Well met.
Maxine?
there something you need there? Certainly. Be careful.
Let's get going. Go on ahead. I'll stand guard.
Can I help you? Yes? If you say so. You're back! Yay!
Okay, Maxine, let's go. Hold on, where's my... Let's see what happens. We finally are in Cyrodiil. They try to kill me, they're not gonna make it. I know it for sure. No one at the border? Strange.
The border's closed. What business do you have here? Let me see. Okay, all seems in order. But I should warn you to keep your weapons sheathed, and any acts of violence will be met with the full force of the law. You may, of course, defend yourself if you are attacked, but those are the rules.
I know.
Let's get going. Open the gates.
No, Belrand.
What can I do for you?
You wait here.
If that's what you want.
Move along quickly. There's nothing here that concerns you.
Okay, let's see the new Bruma. So there's two alternate Brumas in this reality. I'm probably gonna investigate the dead body that was in the freaking... Ah, I strayed from the path. Also, no weird creatures attacked me. There she is.
Welcome to the free city of Bruma. No need for that here, friend. Go through the gate, turn right, and follow the road to the blacksmith. There's a stable there if you need one. Go up some stone steps, the keep is right in front of you. You can't miss it. Welcome to Bruma.
Again!
Need something?
Yes? Need something?
Very strange.
Hi there.
Huh?
Don't tell me she married Prince Olaf the Great. Because Raekwon won't be happy about it. Hey, she put the Shrine of Azura here. Weird.
Guardian General?
Halt! What is your business here? You'll be lucky. She's never here. Better off checking the tap and tack.
Guardian General?
The veteran.
Be careful.
Guardian General? I was with you at the Battle of Whiterun, Cassius Legion, wounded in battle. Aye, General. It was an honor and a privilege to serve under you. But, as my friend says, Milady Rigmore is not within. Why didn't you say, pass, General?
Yes?
She totally married Prince Olaf the Great.
It has been 2 weeks since the Emperor requested the Countess's presence at the Imperial City. The Emperor would like to know, no, he demands to know, why the Countess has not made the time to attend. As you can see by my own presence here today, it's absolutely imperative that she does.
I am sorry, Lord Chancellor. I will make sure the Countess learns of the urgency to attend.
One might begin to think the Countess is avoiding her duties to the Empire. One might think Lady Sigyn has become the Countess-in-waiting, while her daughter...
Enough! Lord Chancellor, mind your tone and manners. Please inform the Emperor the Countess will be forthcoming. I shall personally make sure she attends as soon as possible.
Please do. I would hate to have to find and escort her to the palace myself. I think you understand the gravity of this needless situation only too well. You have 1 week from today to comply. Good day, Lady Sigyn.
Well met. Dragonborn!
Farmer's chickens killed by a dog.
We have an obligation to protect and serve the descendants of Morgan of Winterhold. Lady Sigyn is in parley. Come, we can wait in the cabinet room.
I only got 3 left, and I wants company. Paying back, my lady. That's a lie. He's let them chickens run round wild. They came over my fence, my lady.
Also, what kind of freedom in Cyrodiil? It's an absolute monarchy with a council support.
Enough! Jimmy, listen to me carefully. If I hear of your dog again, it will cease to be.
It's court protocol until Lady Sigun asks us to sit.
Malisam, take 6 septims from the court purse and compensate the plaintiff.
As you wish, my lady.
Maxine the Rebel. She just sits. Oh god.
Yes?
Seriously, Rigmore? She was there all the time, and it's like, oh no, you haven't seen Rigmore.
Thank the gods you came. How many years now?
Only it hasn't been a day.
Well met. She did write you, you know, but we could never find you. She's fine, you know Rigmor. When we first arrived, it took some time to get used to our new lives. She didn't take too well to living here in the keep. Our old house is now her apartment. I have been left to attend to the more mundane courtly duties, with the help of court advisor Malisam and Master Freyathov.
Ah, Guardian, alive and well. I am so pleased to make your acquaintance once again. I seem to have this preference for cold, wintry places. We feel right at home here, don't we, Keris? Please let me introduce you to Master Freyathov, a scholar and court mage to the Countess.
I have heard so much about you, Guardian. It's good to finally meet you at long last.
Come, let's sit. Help yourselves to refreshments.
Oh, wrong one.
Well met.
Okay, Sigun. I'm sorry, this is ridiculous.
Well met. Martin Blackwell, Lord Chancellor to the Emperor.
A very dangerous man, Guardian. He heads a very secretive and powerful spy network. Former Lord Chancellor to Titus Mead II, and now does the bidding of the new dynasty.
Well, I did kill Titus Mead II.
His loyalties lie in the sworn oath to protect and serve the Imperial throne, no matter whose behind rests upon it. He became bitter after failing to find Titus Mead II, leaving a rather long and bloody trail behind him. He blames the Dark Brotherhood and utterly crushed the underground ring here in Cyrodiil. But he is cruel and devious, and we have good cause to fear him.
Well, yes, I am a part of the Dark Brotherhood.
Before he can be coronated, the Emperor needs Rigmor to sign the noble decree.
Yes. Our bandit king is to bestow upon himself the title of Titus Mead the Third. Rigmor has yet to sign it, but to do so, she would have to enter the nest of vipers. I cannot be sure whether they know of Rigmor's true ancestry. If they do, she would be considered a pretender to the Imperial throne.
Sethius is a common bandit. Although very powerful, he is no noble. As far as we know, Titus Mead II left no living heir. As the noble houses of Cyrodiil bickered and argued, Sethius took the throne by right of combat, as Titus Mede I took the throne from Thules 200 years ago. Rigmor's ancestral link to Titus Mede I puts her in grave danger if Sethius were to find out.
If all she does is have to sign this document, so be it. But we cannot let her go alone. However much I hate what has happened to Cyrodiil, this bandit king becoming emperor by right of combat. We cannot change that, and don't want to. When the war happened, Sethius sent envoys. We told them Bruma was a free city. We wanted no trouble. I didn't want a repeat of what happened to Raekwon.
It was virtually razed to the ground, half the populace put to the sword in a shining example of the ruthlessness of our new liege. All the nobles, including ourselves, took a chance of amnesty, laid down our arms, and signed the white gold settlement of the year 203 of the Fourth Era.
Huh!
We were left as a free city only until recently. Cepheus now wants us to sign the noble decree as well. Apparently he needs it to legally become part of the Mede dynasty. Bruma is, after all, part of Cyrodiil and the Empire.
He was always causing problems here in Cyrodiil. After the disappearance of Titus Mede II, his bandit army grew so big not even the legions could contain it.
Oh my.
His army would attack and plunder at will. The Imperial Court, in absence of the Emperor, sent for General Quintus Vitalis of the Northern Army. By the time Quintus arrived, it was all but over. Cepheus had marched into the Imperial City with some 5,000 men. Quintus could not cross the bridge.
The Imperial Court surrendered the city. Quintus was sent with the Northern Legion to the Hammerfell border to protect Anvil, effectively stopping Redguard nomad bandits from the Brenner River area. You see, Guardian, now there is peace in Cyrodiil. What was destroyed is being rebuilt. There are no raids and attacks on the counties anymore. The bandit army became overnight the new Imperial army. Our only concern is Rigmor's welfare.
Your reputation goes before you, Dragonborn. Everyone knows of the defeat of the New Order and Alduin.
Yes.
But by her nobility, Rigmor is now caught up in this ridiculous power play. We just want her to sign the document and return home.
I bet it's not just gonna be that
Jante
simple.
Says, if they know, she might not return at all, and we cannot risk the chance that they do.
Ah, gosh.
Well met. If only I knew. I'll let Jante fill you in on the current situation with my daughter. I must apologize, Dragonborn. I'm so tired and must retire. Once you've finished here,
you seem
Carries
tired.
will show you to your room.
Ah, yes, the errant Countess. Rigmor is a law unto herself. I had hoped she might someday take responsibility for her newfound position, but it's not going to happen anytime soon, is it? Really? I'm afraid. You could put it that way, Guardian, but she seems happy when she does grace us with her presence. Of late, she's been spending her time between the Tap and Tack Ale House and the Roxy Inn. The latter is a mile south of this side of Lake Rumer. If she does frequent Bruma, she abodes at her apartment behind the cathedral, 5th house along from the inn in the lower quarter, or the Tap and Tack. You might try there first. ask about. She keeps unruly company, and of late has been in the company of Count Leowin's son, Robert de Madalius.
Ah, Robert. Hold on, Robert de Madalius? Robert de Madalius!
Of the murder of the Count and his family, Cepheus placed one of his trusted henchmen in the Count of Leowin's place. Robert is his son. Sigun and I tried to advise Rigmor that he is not of noble character. We had hoped to match her with the Count of Coral's son. And she took absolutely no notice whatsoever, and did as she always does. Her own thing, essentially.
Who the heck? It's only been a day, Rigmor.
Guardian, as long as she's happy, or as happy as can be considering her traumatic past, we are happy too. However you feel or felt for Rigmor, and I do know you became close, you were, after all, a guardian. Time moves on, but there's something else.
Go on.
Ariel Cepheus is a weak emperor. He is not the true power behind the throne. If it were a simple case of escorting Rigmor to the Imperial Court to simply sign the document, I would have sent an escort from the Bruma garrison, which would have sufficed. As you know, as a disciple of my beloved mistress, I have certain privileges and insight, and there is indeed a very real concern Rigmor would be in danger at the court. We believe Cepheus' wife is a daughter of Cold Harbor.
Oh God.
She is 300 years old, yet her skin maintains a likeness akin to that of porcelain.
I've been to Cold Harbor.
We believe she is behind
I remember
Cepheus'
Cold
rise
Harbor.
through the bandit ranks, and ultimately responsible for the usurpation of the Imperial throne. Yes, a vampire. My mistress thinks so. As far as we know, she is never seen in daylight at all.
You sure like Elizabeth?
I think Freofoff is better informed to explain further.
There used to be, many years ago, but it stopped all of a sudden after the catastrophe.
Continue, Freofoff. It's all right. You have nothing to be ashamed of. Freofoff was tutor to the former Countess of Bruma, Guardian, and can also explain the terrible manner in which the position became available.
For many years I had served the former Count and Countess of Bruma and schooled their only child, a daughter, in the ways of nobility, etiquette, and mathematics. The Countess lost her husband in a riding accident when... I can't bring myself to say her name. One night, Sophia just disappeared. Oh, how we searched. I never gave up. But as the weeks turned into months, the poor Countess became withdrawn.
Huh.
She lost the will to live and died of a broken heart. When Milady Rigmor arrived, she told me all about what had befallen her in Skyrim, how you had rescued Sorella, how a similar thing that happened to Sophia happened to Sorella. That she too had bad dreams, heard voices calling her.
Yes?
I wish I had taken more notice of the poor child. That you rescued Sorella after an encounter with a coven of witch devils, and that they believed that the flesh of restored their youth.
Well,
after investigating the disappearance of children in Cyrodiil, It stopped altogether about the time the coven was destroyed.
Okay, she's like the...
Sophia was the last. I fear I must too retire. Recalling this terrible event has taken its toll.
Must be terrible. She's like Countess Bathory for...
Oh, no doubt at all, Guardian. Rigmore's arrival saved him. They get along very well indeed, and she is rather fond of him. She rarely speaks to me, though, or her mother, if she does come to the castle. She thinks we meddle too much in her life. But she will confide in Friafoth. There must be more to this. A dark set of events, Guardian. Something that eludes us. To have such powers of recalling, it all ties into my suspicions, but Cepheus is not an uncommon name. We could, of course, be completely and utterly wrong. I'll have to conduct some investigations. Hammerfell would be a good starting point. After all, a brood mother must have a brood, and fledglings cannot help but make a lot of noise. I would advise you to rest for a while. If there are more sinister reasons to what's behind the Imperial throne, it certainly won't be anything to do with a young errant know-it-all. But we can't take the chance they know of her ancestry. Keris will show you to your room. I must bid you good night.
Alrighty then.
Follow me, Dragonborn.
I assume the castle's gonna get besieged while I sleep, because it's just like, oh, go find Rigmore, instead of like, I could have just gone and found her, and it's just like, oh, no, go sleep, nothing's gonna happen. Rigmore disappeared! Or it's just like, I will have to just go in there and start. Fighting.
Well met.
This is not 205.
You know her as well as I do. Why does he concern you?
Ceres, I still love her.
Dragonborn, it's been a long time and people move on. She did try to write, and it was hard for her to let you go. She depended on you. She loved you with all her heart. But now she is happy again and is finding her own way, however that way may be.
That's a lie.
If you really love her, really in your heart, you will accept her how she is now.
Okay, no problem.
Rigmore told me she was intimate with you. But you must let her go, and gods forbid you tell anyone. You must never tell anyone. Not Malasam, Sigurd, no one. It doesn't work that way anymore. She's nobility, and she is with Bobby now. Yes, Robert. He really is a nice, charming man. He tries. Although she can be a handful, he's good for her.
Sure.
He cares about her. It's going to be hard for her when she sees you again. Please don't ruin it.
Oh, I am.
Go to the Tap and Tack and speak to Colin. He's the barkeeper there. If there are any rumors to be had, he is the one to talk to. He might be able to help you. Failing that, take this key to Rigmor's apartment. If she's not there, you might find some clues as to where she is.
Okay, let's go to Tap and Tack. I don't need to rest. Because that trip wasn't long or exhausting at all. It was just boring. Who is this? Oh, that's Sigyn. Oh, jeez. I bet we'll have to use that sewer exit at some point.
Yes. Yes, I haven't got all day.
Huh? What did you anything? Rumor has it, Cepheus' wife is over. Although, if anyone asks, you didn't hear it from me, right? Yes. Can I help you? Rigmore, huh? Saw her about a week ago. She came in here with that Leowin boy. What's his name again? Oh yeah, Robert. There was a bit of a scuffle with some of the locals and his bodyguards. Yeah, he doesn't go anywhere without them. One is a huge ox called Grom, a Nord. The other is a sly little fellow, would knife you in the back without a second thought. They call him Tiny.
Tiny.
I told Milady Rigmore it would be best to leave. She paid for any damage and they left. Haven't seen her since. That girl? She's a wildcat. Hardly surprising with what she's been through. Watch the kid grow up. The family was well respected in Bruma. When they took them all away, it was quite a shock. No one heard anything for years. Then just a little after the Count fell off his horse, she returned. Deeds, titles, the whole shebang. The whole city turned out. That was a day to remember. She just wanted to be like everyone else. I know recently she moved out of the keep and now stays at her apartment. It's just around the corner. She doesn't go there often though, but it's worth a try. Out the door, 5th house on the left. My pleasure. Don't forget, if you want to taste some fine ales, this is the place to visit. Yeah. I'm all ears.
Sorry, Maxine.
Yes? Need something? Yes?
Need something?
Fifth house on the left. Rigmor's house. Bruma house. There we go.
One life ends another. Dead man hanging in the tree. He was waiting for his other three. The wife never cried. Something in the little girl died. Selfish reasons for the wife. Little did she know it was more than one ended life. Little girl sleep. Little lonely girl in deep. Never to awaken to another sunrise. Only then was the wife's errors realized. End one life and end another.
What the heck?
Yes?
We're probably catch him in the act.
Not forgotten. Cast adrift in this time, paying for someone else's crime. Make my flesh cry red. Cruel words me said.
Hello,
Make
Mr.
me
Cookie.
cry.
How's it going?
Make me want to die. But one thing is certain. I will not let fate close the curtain. But you will not break me. I will not let you see. I will defy you to my very last breath, even on the brink of death. I am not forgotten by those I love.
Nice. As someone who published poems, I would say that's okay. But it sounds too much like poetry, you know? Maxine.
Can I help you?
Who the heck is that? Seriously, who creates this kind of art in a place like Cyrodiil? Or Bruma? Oh God. Oh jeez. What the heck happened here? Seems like a lot of things. And it looks like they experiment with a doll. Alright.
Right. Okay. I've never kept a diary before, so here goes. Frithov has encouraged me to do it. Says it'll be good for me. Actually, it's a bit weird, like talking to myself. But now I've moved back into the old house. My apartment. I can finally begin to breathe again. I know Mom's disappointed with me, but she doesn't show it. As for Malisam, he can do one. The keep made me feel suffocated, and after everything I've been through, I just need a little more time to adjust and my own space to do it in. Frithov has been great, and understands, and has been really helpful. Carice too, and the poetry and drawings have also helped me focus a lot. I have to move on. start afresh. I have had to come to terms I might never see Dragonborn again. Those first years were especially hard for me. After getting no replies for my letters, I resigned myself to the fact Dragonborn has moved on too. Even now, I wake up in a cold sweat, calling out, "Who is that sitting at the foot of my bed? Is that you? Have you come back for me?" But it's only the shadows. Apparently, it's normal. You create a certain bond. I never knew that feeling before. You would do anything for those that you trust and come to love. You give yourself freely, openly, with no words needed, with just the slightest passing glance you see into someone's soul. The sacrifices you would make in a heartbeat for that person, no questions asked. The sacrifices Dragonborn made for me. To be free and happy. Ties that bind. For eternity. But I have moved on now. And if they think I'm going to marry that Coral kid, they've got another thing coming, and Malisam can shove his protocol up his ass. I only put up with him because of Carice. Malisam's one defining feature in his life was adopting her as a small child. I finally found out what was between them. She's his daughter and protege. Apparently, on a pilgrimage to the shrine of his beloved mistress, he passed a ransacked burning wagon train and came across Carice wandering disoriented in the road, calling for her parents. She was 3 years old. I love Carice. We share something in common. We're sisters. What a shitty, cruel world we have been born into. Oh, and I have first-hand experience of that. But now, I think I've earned myself some slight indulgence and melancholy. Fight hard, play hard, right? As for Bobby, he's actually quite cute. He doesn't try to handle me with kid gloves. He's honest, caring, and likes to party. And I think he understands me. He listens and is agreeable. And he's fun. I'm going to rent a room at the Roxy Inn. It's so more convenient. Bobby can sail up the Nibbin estuary into the lake. I love it there, by the lake. Reminds me of Riften. I'm sure Dragonborn would approve.
I'll take this. I'll confiscate this. Riggers! Huh. I'm coming up from Leuven and I will be with you shortly. Rent a room at Roxy Inn. Okay, I won't have long, but we can at least have some fun and drinks. Grom says he can't drink you under the table. I'll be betting on you, of course. Love you, Bobby. Alrighty then, Maxine, come with us. We're gonna. We have a few things to take care of. Oh no. All of Cyrodiil? Yeah, that's impossible. I bet it's just like... Like, it's impossible to make the whole Cyrodiil just almost by yourself. Does Quatch still exist? No, Quatch does not. Skingrad does. Oh, no, Quatch does exist. Man, this is gonna be a very big playthrough. Yep, this does look like Cyrodiil. Good job, man. This is very well done. You see the Imperial City from here, Rigmore. Also, I have not encountered a single enemy. What's weird is we're all war veterans here. Like, she fought more wars than just one. Plus, the Dragonborn has been through more than Rigmor has. Ah, the camera, though, keeps betraying me. Red, oh my.
A few more drinks, and she will be under the table. Lights out. War's over.
Good morning.
Ha! You wish, Grom. I can drink as much as any man.
Careful, Raekwon. We don't want you waking up in a hedge again.
Need something?
Shut up, Bobby.
Yeah, but Bobby.
Careful, Tiny. Remember who pays your wages.
Come to Grom, little lady.
Hey! Who said I was a lady?
Who's this? What business do you have here?
Who do you think I am? What?
By the gods.
State your business, good sir, or I'll be forced to...
Bobby, it's okay. This is the Guardian.
By Talos. This is him?
Please accept my apologies for being so rash. If I had known, Rigmor has told us so much about you, Guardian.
Bobby, you go ahead without me. I'll catch up with you later.
Of course. Guardian, it's a pleasure to meet you at long last. I'm sure the Countess is in safe hands. Come, Grom, Tiny. We have a boat to catch.
Yes?
Need something?
Okay.
I'll be cordial with her. Don't need to go all...
And where the hell have you been? You have no idea how worried I was for you. You promised you would come and visit me, and you leave it all these years and just appear out of nowhere like magic. What is wrong with you?
Try the postal service.
Don't think you can walk back into my life. I've moved on now. Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, you
I
have.
a new
You have.
life now.
Freaking heck, you have.
I can't believe you left it so long. How did you even find me? You had better not have been going through my things at my apartment.
Yes.
How could you do that? Is nothing sacred? My private things? Oh, the gods, Dragonborn. Why would you do that?
I'll be honest with you.
One good reason why I don't slap you and walk away. Whatever. Like, yeah, right. I was only thinking of you. Like after 4 years, Dragonborn. 4 years, and now you turn up like a bad septim. Did my mother send for you? By the gods. She is so going to regret that. And so, now you're here. What is it? Go on, tell me what finally brings you to Cyrodiil. To take the time to actually bother to see me now. Safe? I can look after myself. I don't need someone holding my hand to sign some crummy document. I can't believe you would finally come all the way here just for that. After everything we've been through together, you finally turn up for a worthless scrap of paper.
Hey, I'm not sorry.
Sorry? Not as sorry as I am. Not as sorry as I am at all. Dragonborn, I have missed you so much. I don't know what to do.
It's only been a day.
Why did you not come for me? You promised you would come get me. Yeah, well, things have changed. As you can see, I'm with Bobby now.
Be supportive.
Being a countess has its drawbacks. I have to have a noble match, you see. Mother and Malisam wanted me to marry the Count of Coral. Oh, no thanks.
How am I not a noble? After everything I did.
Way too namby-pamby. I don't spend much time at the castle. I met Bobby here at the Roxy. I love it here. Out of the cold, the lake close by. It reminds me of Riften. I've been renting a room here, away from all that stiff-ass court duties crap thing. I need to be who I am. Bobby respects that. He's not really a noble in the real sense. He's fun, and it's helped me a lot to adjust to my new life.
She can die, honestly.
Dragonborn, stop it. Of course he doesn't know. Nobody knows. By the gods, I can't believe she told you she knew. This is so embarrassing. Look, at first I missed you, okay? I needed someone to confide in, and Carice was there for me. We get along really well, and we talk about things, you know, girl things. Well, actually, wouldn't know. We mustn't talk about this again, okay? But what about you? What have you been doing all this time?
So what do we do now? What's been going on?
Well, at least that gives us some breathing space. I'll need to change into something more ladylike. How about we go back to Bruma? It's your first time in Cyrodiil,
Not
right?
really.
I could show you around. Some of the places I knew as a kid. Would you like that? It's
I've been
so
to
good to see you again.
Give me
Dragonborn.
choices.
I know it might feel a little strange with how things have changed, how I have moved on, but it's what I want.
Please don't be disappointed with me.
Well, what are you waiting for, Dragonborn? Go on, say it. Let's go.
Ha! That wasn't long, seriously.
Need something?
So, okay, let me quick save here as well
I'll need to change.
and see if this works. Oh no! Hold on.
Hey. Yeah, why shouldn't I be?
Huh?
What is it?
Yes?
Die, doppelganger! You're not Phil Rigmore, or are you not Phil Rigmore?
Hey. Hey. What? You okay? After you.
Yeah, what the heck? What the actual heck? Anyway. Let's pretend... Okay, I'm confused now.
The Countess approaches.
Can I help you?
She's not even there. For crying out loud, man. Okay, let's just say the scenario triggered because she was there.
Come in. Make yourself at home.
Hey, I need to change. Wait here. I'll be right back.
Can I help you?
Weird. Okay, where's Rigmore? Maxine. Seriously. Get off that chair.
Can I help you? Yes?
So, what about this?
Yes?
Just okay? You kidder. I made it myself. You don't like it, do you? Yeah, right. Whatever.
Can I help you?
Hey, Maxine, you know what I
We'll
think?
have to go to the castle, but hey, check my stuff out.
Yes?
Go downstairs and hopefully nothing too
Can I help you?
YouTube unfriendly happens there.
Did you see my paintings? Neat, huh?
I did.
Intruder. Oh, har har. Very funny. You see that picture on the left? That's Ren.
Hmm.
And those there were my flowers.
If this is the state of the art in Cyrodiil right now, I would be surprised.
Yeah, they... well, was never good at keeping things, as you know. That one in the middle, I did that for you. It's my broken heart. And those other drawings, I colored those in with pencils. Freethoff recommended I do that. It helped me adjust. Have you met him?
Yes, I have.
Freethoff is the only reason I go there, apart from picking up stuff. And money. Did he mention to you about what happened to the last Countess? That's so scary, Dragonborn. And that reminds me, I wanted to ask you something. Remember when we were walking to Riften that time before the battle? You asked me if I believed in ghosts. Why did you say that? The gods. Oh my, that's terrible. By the gods. Were there any more? That's so sad.
That's so sad.
Did you read my diary?
Of course I did.
You really are something, you know. If you were anyone else...
Dragonborn, come on. Really? Look at my stuff. My pictures, the dress I made, my non-existent flowers that drooped to death, and don't even bother asking me about my goldfish. Do you really want me to pick that thing up and hit you on the head with it?
You know what?
Let's go up to the castle.
You really remind me of somebody that's...
I need to speak to Karee.
No one tells me anything. They talk about me, they talk at me, but never to me. Come on, let's go. See that? The Cathedral of Akatosh. Isn't it magnificent?
Something's not right with the chicken.
Know, when I was a little girl, I always dreamed of one day getting married in that cathedral. A beautiful white wedding with music and bridesmaids and all that, you know.
You only deserve the red wedding.
Fat chance of that. Now I'm nobility. I have to toe the line. Everything is all prearranged. Yeah, I'll be lucky to have any say about anything, let alone where I'll get married. It'll probably be in that burned out wreck in Leowin if Bobby can find the time to get off his ass and propose.
Rigmor.
Dragonborn, stop. Please, please don't. It's been too long. They would never allow it.
I will break you. Hello, Henny. How's it going? F them!
What? I can't believe you just said that. What is wrong with you?
Everything.
Hey, you don't own me, okay? Whatever we had, that's gone. You had better adjust pretty damn quickly. I think 4 years weren't enough.
I'm immortal.
Together. This is a different side of you I haven't seen before, and I don't like it. Not one bit. If there is danger ahead, I need you to be strong. For both of us.
You're right.
God.
Straightening things out with Rigmor. Oh gosh. I can't help the way I feel about you.
No, it must be so difficult for you.
What the heck?
And if this were anywhere else, I would be in your arms tonight. Don't look so surprised. Of course I still love you. I will always love you with all my heart. But things have changed.
No, they have not. I have my sword, I have my weapon.
A life I so deserved, just like you said. It's not been easy.
I have all...
It's been so difficult for me to fit in, to adjust myself.
Now I'm here.
But I need to know you understand no matter how we feel about each other. This is what I must do. No, this is what I want. Please don't ruin it for me, Dragonborn. Please don't. Not now. Promise me.
I can't.
Promise me, Dragonborn. Please don't hurt Bobby.
Oh, who told you?
If anything were to happen to him, I will never forgive you.
Why would I? That is as good as it gets, no promises.
Ugh. Let's go.
Yeah, Bobby is a goner if he needs to. I could Bobby him to death.
Yes.
I will Bobby everything to death in this freaking province. Like seriously, it's the bandit king who's in charge.
Hi, old friend. How's the knee?
Ha! He took an arrow to the knee. I do think Bobby looks like someone who would betray. Like, they made his face specifically like that as though it's like a face of a traitor. He's gonna be like, "Ah, Rigmor, did you really think I loved you? The bandit king promised me Levin, so I betrayed you. Ha ha ha." The end of that.
Okay, someone had better explain to me what the hell is going on that's so important the Dragonborn has had to be brought to Bruma.
Rigmor!
Please, calm down, my child. We only have your best interests at heart.
Hey, I'm not mad at you, Freethop. No one tells me anything these days. How am I expected to behave?
Perhaps you could start behaving like a countess is expected to behave. That would be a start.
Back off, Malisam. I am not going over this all over again. And Mother agreed to take care of things.
And if it were not for her, what then? Do you think she enjoys taking responsibility in your absence? No, she endures. She tires. We're all tired of your gallivanting and flaunting with that common bandit boy. That common ruffian.
Here we go again.
How dare you? Might I remind you the only reason you're here is to protect and serve. Serve being the apt word here, Malisam.
He is gonna betray.
Serve? Yes. And I do. But to protect? You have no idea, do you? None at all, just how much danger your life might be in. And yet you come swaggering in like an arrogant, spoiled brat whenever you feel you can be bothered to grace us with your presence. Look at your mother. She wants only what's best for you, as do we all.
Stop! For the love of the gods, stop it! I can't take any more of this shit!
Demonetized. 1254.56.
Shall we begin?
Sure.
Yes, yes, let's. Milady Rigmore, I feel I must apologize most profusely for my seemingly lack of respect. It was never my intention to push you away, or tell you what to do, or bully you in any way. It pains me to think we have grown apart since our arrival, and I would like to make amends, if you'll allow me.
It's okay, Malsum. I'm sorry too. And you're right. I have been acting like a spoiled kid. Also, let's ditch this milady crap, at least between us in private.
Everyone here has only your best interests at heart, Rigmore, especially Court Advisor Malsum. You are bound to your bloodline, and there's nothing you or anyone here can do about that. But it has offered you a better life, and with it does come responsibilities. Lady Sigrun has done her best, but as you can no doubt see, the responsibility has taken its toll on her.
Ha!
I think it has only been compounded by her worrying about your visit to the Imperial City.
Don't worry, I'll make it up with Mom. Once I sign the damn document, I'll come stay here. At the castle. And resume my duties. Or at least, at best, be here to help everyone take care of things here.
Is Lady Sigrun all right, Keris?
She's sleeping now. She wants you to carry on without her.
No. Please sit, Keris.
Okay. What's the big deal? Then there must be a very good reason, right?
Well...
As we know, Bruma has been a free city since Cepheus took control. And we have been left alone to do as we wish. All the Counts of Cyrodiil signed the noble decree, apart from us. Then, all of a sudden, out of the blue, you, Rigmore, are summoned to the Imperial City because of some minor legal discrepancy. Apparently, according to the Lord Chancellor, your name must be added to the noble decree to fully endorse the coronation. So Cepheus can proclaim himself Titus Mede the Third.
The Third?
It doesn't feel right. And the Lord Chancellor, Martin Blackwell, is a rather slippery fellow, and I don't trust him. As a matter of fact, I don't trust any of them. If they know of your ancestry, that you carry in your veins the blood of Titus Mede I, you would be in peril. All of us would be.
Wake up your dad's flats and your son's smoking calories.
By blood.
Interesting.
But you know I don't care about all that. I wouldn't even think of it. I don't want that. We discussed all that already when we first arrived. And again when the Emperor disappeared.
Rigmore, my dear child. You would not have any say in where the events would take you if they knew. But we simply just don't know. We can't allow you to go to the Imperial Palace alone or with a small escort. You would be powerless. The Guardian, however...
is the hero of Whiterun, defeater of Alduin, and Dragon Slayer.
Commander of the city garrison, and guardian protector to the Countess of Bruma. Excuse me. The garrison consists of 50 men and women, 20 archers, 20 men-at-arms, and 10 gate guards. We have 10 heavy sergeants inside the keep for internal security, all under Captain Grimbold.
Affirmative,
Guardian.
If they do have any ulterior motives that would endanger you, Rigmore. With the Guardian beside you, they would be forced to think again. With you escorting Rigmore to the signing, we are sending a very clear message. Your reputation goes before you. I would wager your arrival has not gone unnoticed as we speak.
No, it
if you
hasn't.
had any designs on removing a true pretender from the scene, would it now be worth the inconvenience?
If they did, it would be because of their paranoia. It would indeed be prudent of them to remove her. We would find where they sent her, prepare for a siege because any rescue attempt would be illegal, and Bruma County would become outlawed.
You misspelled siege!
It may be this document signing is real, but there are no suspicious activities behind it. Then that would mean you simply sign the decree, attend the coronation, and return home. At least, if that were the case, we have also made it apparent we are a force to be reckoned with. However, my mistress has warned me to be careful, that there may be dark undertones. She can sense ripples in the void. Boethiah has become rather fond of you, Rigmore. For whatever reason known only to her, your well-being has become her priority.
By the gods.
The Guardian and I have also discussed the true identity of Cepheus's wife, Morag. But there is evidence to suggest she, for whatever reason, or both of them, were complicit in the disappearance of the lost children that happened over a 10-year period. It all fits in. Cepheus' rise from the bandit ranks to usurp the imperial throne, even possibly that Morag Cepheus owes her youth and beauty to the lost children brought to the table.
Oh, jeez.
How would she do that?
We simply don't know. But I aim to find out. All the high nobles from their counties and their entourage, bodyguards, etc.
It's protocol. If there's one thing the new dynasty adheres to, it's protocol. In fact, we just received word most will be arriving shortly, in the next few days. You would sign the decree and be expected to stay at the Imperial Palace for the coronation the next day. There will be entertainment laid on, and you would be required to attend. You won't be expected to, and you'll have adjoining rooms.
Rigmore, Robert de Medallius will be there with his father, Count Leowin. Please refrain from any uncourtly antics, and remember you're there on official business. You must act accordingly.
Robert!
Like, yeah, right.
Well, the scenario would go something like this. They will apprehend and arrest you both, but as Rigmore is Countess, a noble, they would need to provide evidence to support their claim. The claim being Rigmore is a pretender and is actively plotting to overthrow the Imperial throne.
Whatever.
It would have to be watertight. Any negative action against a noble would cause dissent amongst them. Cepheus would not be able to contain a revolt now as he did 2 years ago. Part of the agreement, the White Gold settlement of 4th Era 203, was that he would be recognized as the legitimate king of Cyrodiil and emperor of the Imperial territories as long as the bandit army was incorporated into a new Imperial army and distributed between the 6 houses of Cyrodiil. Bruma wasn't counted in the settlement as it was declared a free city at the time, but we still had to pay homage and legally accept Ariel Cepheus as emperor, which we did at that terrible time.
Also written into the agreement after the former Count Leowin and his family were slain during the Subjugation War, was a legally binding contract that no noble house be under threat of subversion and the death penalty be abolished.
Nice!
Ah, the Nobility Protection Act.
The counter-contract by Cepheus was the Provincial Self-Defense Edict. Any person, no matter their social standing, drawing a weapon to harm others unless in the act of self-defense, revokes their privileges, and they and the persons they represent are summarily executed. Not in the Imperial City, or you'll both be killed. We will all be killed. We are fighting a different battle, Guardian, with different rules.
The worst they could do is place Rigmor in exile. However jittery they might become, the nobility would be less likely to rock the boat, as they say, than if she were executed for treason. He would hold Rigmor as a hostage in exile, to keep Bruma in check. The nobles would all demand it.
Yes, but only if the ratio was in their favor. You can count Leowin out, as the Baron is fiercely loyal to Cepheus. Leowin also has the largest army. Anvil is aligned to Leowin, as they are trade partners, and favors Cepheus for his quick
so
response
Bobby
to
is the
Red Guard nomad raiders by sending Marshal Quintus Vitalis, who commands the second largest army to permanently protect the Cyrodiil frontier against the border raiders from Hammerfell.
Skingrad and Broville, perfectly situated between the capital and the trade ports, thrive under Cepheus. He has brought stability, and they would not favor uncertainty, not now. Which leaves Coral and Cheydinhal. Coral is enjoying a growth in manufacturing and timber exports. Cheydinhal is the agricultural base which supplies the whole of Cyrodiil. In fact, and I hate to say it, Cepheus has brought prosperity to Cyrodiil. Although he usurped the imperial crown, he did it by right of combat, and is legally sanctioned, just as it was all those years ago when Rigmor's ancestors did exactly the same thing to Thul's the Gibbering.
So I could find myself standing trial?
Yes, my dear. You see, there's no easy fix, not at this level of gameplay. Cyrodiil is a completely different world to the lawless wastelands of Skyrim, or anywhere else in Tamriel.
Well, I can speak well, so...
It is a civilized country, where the sword now inhibits, not liberates. Any attempt to overthrow Cepheus would not only be about how many you can convince to join you, but how many refuse to take part.
You see, Guardian, how Rigmor needs you. We need you, but we must be tactful and play by their rules.
Okay.
If we didn't think you were up to the job, Guardian, we wouldn't have sent you. But ask yourself this question. If, and it is a big if, they do know about Rigmor, and she is accused of treason, put on trial, and exiled, would you rather be languishing in an inn north of the border, oblivious to the fact she is being held in yet another prison cell, this time without a friendly Khajiit emissary to whisker her away? Because we will need someone to go in and get her if she ends up in one. I knew you would be learned enough for the task at hand.
We wouldn't want an unfortunate accident to befall her. Cepheus cannot be trusted.
Yeah, I bet that's what's gonna happen.
Vriathaf, I'm scared.
Don't be, my child. You have endured much worse situations, but we will be counting on the Guardian.
Yes, the Guardian looks menacing.
Leave no trace and get out. If we could prove that Cepheus and his wife were complicit in the disappearance of Cyrodiil's children, it would be over for them.
Even Leowyn would not come to their aid, but either join the revolt or abstain.
Hey, I'm right here, you know. I don't feel very reassured about all this.
Rigmor will join you if anything happens. You will be permitted a lady-in-waiting. She will never leave you alone, right up to the point of the Guardian's arrival, to wherever they send you.
What's Carice going to do if they want to hurt or kill me?
She will be there as your witness and personal maid, a legal requirement under law. She will also defend you. She has certain qualities. More than a match for any would-be assassin. Isn't that right, Carice?
I'm an assassin.
But
What are
let's
you
not
talking
forget,
about?
what we have discussed may not even happen. Cepheus might not know anything of the sort. You will both return safely, and we can all go about our lives in peace. Any evidence Court Advisor Malisem finds, if indeed there is any, will only add to our security. But both of you must be wary, and keep your wits about you. Look for signs, especially before signing the decree. The Lord Chancellor being too over-friendly. An audience with the Emperor, or his wife Morag. Friends becoming too close, Rigmor. Speak the wrong words, and you can cause a nation to fall or bring about your death. Be careful. We must bide our time, Guardian. Now, please, excuse me. I feel I must retire.
Yes, you should.
Try not to worry, Rigmor. I will represent you should the time come.
Like Freyathoff said, I've endured far worse situations. And I have the Dragonborn.
Come, Carice, let us retire to... It has been a long day.
What shall I wear? A dress? Or keep my armor on? I was going to let you decide. But now I don't feel like doing anything. I don't know. Nah, maybe tomorrow. Sorry. Would you? I would like that. Fuck them? Thanks, Dragonborn. I know. Come on. I'll show you to my room here at the keep. You'd better not get any weirdo ideas.
Weirdo. Apparently it's a word in the Empire now. We'll probably have to escape through the sewers. Like we did the last time.
I hate it here. I'm so tired now. And after all that, I just don't care anymore. Would you mind using the chair next to my bed? I want you close to me tonight.
Okay, I'm not gonna say that. That's creepy.
Good night, Dragonborn.
help you?
Yes, Maxine. Can stand guard too.
Can I help you?
We're gonna get attacked, aren't we?
Yes?
Shh. He's waking up. Hey there, sleepyhead. It's a beautiful day. Oh, good morning, Rigmore. Did you sleep well?
The heck, Rigmore.
Carice and I decided on this dress. What do you think? I was thinking of wearing it at the palace. Might as well look the part. It could be the last chance I get. And if anything happens, I want to go out in style.
Yep. We'll know soon enough.
Oh, my sweet Dragonborn. You know, all these years since I last saw you, and coming to know the secret about my past, at times I can't help but feel so helpless. I wonder sometimes, why can't I just be normal?
You can.
Then why must I endure this huge weight thrust upon me? It leaves me feeling almost violated. It's like a curse.
Listen.
And every time I try to run away and hide from it, it always comes to find me. Every single time. Friathoth once told me about a little girl, born in the wrong time, into a world of hurt. Another poor bastard caught up in a sewer rat-infested royal cesspit not of her making. And now, at this moment, I know how scared she was feeling. How completely helpless. Alone. Her name was Kintira. She didn't make it. You really don't have any idea, do you? And you didn't listen to a word I said. Wait for me outside the door. I need to change and pack a few things. I'll be out in a while.
Okay, let's go into the freaking Great Hall. Please be patient. Game bugs out, she doesn't come out. And that's how we mess up. Man, if I knew this was out, I would have made a full playthrough. Oh.
Come on, follow me.
Can I help you?
It's such a beautiful day, Dragonborn. I thought I would show you around a little. I want to go visit an old place I used to play. Like I promised, just for old time's sake before we head for the Imperial City. What's up? Okay, good. Follow me.
Where are we going? From a great eye. Where did she go? Gallo Marsh. Or oh yes.
Come on, chop chop.
And we're headed to where are all the pseudo creatures? Alright. I know, I think you should have waited for Beyond Cyrodiil to come out. I know it says there have been different quests and stuff, but you did cooperate, and if this was the main plot line, I think that would have been better.
You'll like it here.
Alright,
We're on the Orange Road. This road takes you all the way to Coral. Coral is amazing. I'll take you there one day. Maybe.
Huh.
Let's leave the horses here. See this tree? This is my tree. I would climb up and just sit in the branches, gazing out over the great forest below. Come on, Dragonborn. Where's your sense of adventure?
Climb the tree. Straight.
Come on, Dragonborn, you slowpoke. Over here, Dragonborn.
What the heck?
That's the Imperial City. Quite impressive, huh? That's it over there, you know. The Great Forest, the one I told you about that time on the way to Riften. It stretches all the way to the mountains on the border with Hammerfell.
Dang. No, sit back down. You don't want to fight. Foul.
I've been meaning to come back here, but never got around to it. I guess now is as good a time as any, just in case. For old time's sake. I might not get another chance now.
Since you're gonna die.
You know, I took it for granted when I returned home, all these places would be there for me to rediscover, like, whenever. No more running, no more hiding, but after everything, there's still no place for me to actually feel safe and belong. Seems like the crap just keeps following me everywhere I go, right? But here, that little girl is still playing amongst the trees. No one can touch me here.
Okay.
Sure. Let's go.
Oh gosh. She fell down. Hopefully she didn't die. I know Raekwon might actually die. Crap. Well, here goes nothing. Oh! Can't believe I survived. Where is Rigmore? There she is. And it bugged out. I've had that conversation again.
Over here, Dragonborn! That's the Imperial City. Quite impressive, huh?
That's it over there, you know. The Great Forest, the one I told you about that time on the way to Riften. It stretches all the way to the mountains on the border with Hammerfell. I've been meaning to come back here. You know, I took it for granted when I returned home, all these places would be there for me to rediscover, like, whenever.
Come on. Okay, that's it.
More high.
Over here, Dragonborn. That's the Imperial City. Quite impressive, huh? That's it over there, you know. The great forest, the one I told you about that time on the way to Riften. It stretches all the way to the mountains on the border with Hammerfell. I've been meaning to come back here, but never got around to it. I guess now is as good a time as any. You know, I took it for granted when I returned home, all these places would be there for me to rediscover, like, whenever. No more running, no more hiding. But after everything, there's still no place for me to actually feel safe and belong. Seems like the crap just keeps following me everywhere I go, right? But here, that little girl is still playing amongst the trees. No one can touch me here. Sure. Let's go.
Yes?
Let's go. Come on.
Can I help you?
Finally.
Come on, Dragonborn. This way.
Good. Where is she?
We mustn't go too deep. There are still wolves who live in the forest, but they mostly come out at night. When we were kids, we would come here to get out of the cold of the mountain. There should be a stream. Listen, can you hear it? Over there. Come on. Oh my. It's just as I remember it.
Hey, why don't you relax a while? I just want to spend a few moments with my thoughts.
Yes?
Do you like the flowers, Dragonborn? No, silly me. I forgot. How could you? You're a mighty warrior. Just kidding.
Can I help you?
Bring my stuff down here. Do some paintings. So I don't have to take the flowers home. It's kind of sad when they all go, you know, whoopie doop doop. Hey, did you hear that?
Can I help you?
Yeah, I think it was. I think it's gone now. Did you know there used to be minotaurs around here? In these woods?
Yes. I remember them pretty well.
How cool is that, Dragonborn?
In my previous life.
They're all gone now. Poor minotaurs. Hey, a frog. Here, Froggy. Froggy, Froggy. Oh.
Hey, only I can see dough. Kusro da, and I can also see da. Come on, Rigmore. Hold on. I'll snap her out of it.
Can I help you? Hmm?
Maxine.
Yes?
Oh my days, Dragonborn. Come on, quick. Come on, sit over here, next to me. I know, it's our den. You know, hidey hole. If we're quiet, no one will ever find us. We could stay here, live out here in the forest, forever. Shh! We must be quiet and very, very still. We're safe now. No one will ever find us here.
Actually, that might not be a bad idea. Maxine's just like...
Thank you, Dragonborn.
I know. Shall we go? I'm sure there's nothing to worry about.
I think there's plenty to worry about, though, personally. Why are you destroying Maxine?
Come on!
Man, she crazy. Maxine, calm down.
Lightweight loser.
Calm down. Calm down, Maxine.
I never should have come here.
Oh god. They're fighting like always. Calm down. I said stand down. We need to progress through a quest, Maxine.
By Talos, you won't leave me alive.
Calm down. Calm down. Stop it! Okay, so I think that this might be it.
Promise me, Dragonborn! Promise me! If anything happens to me, if I don't make it, kill every single fucking one of them!
I will. Maxine, enough!
Dragonborn!
Nobody
Hem
here
ama.
anymore.
Yani bir 10 dakika gel. Yes. So.
Lightweight loser.
Okay, we're okay now.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Enough.
You're as good as dead.
I understand. Until next time.
Leave.
Need something? Ooh, wonderful! I can't wait!
Wait, did all my stuff disappear?
Yes? Yes, sir.
Okay, never mind. This is bugged out. I will have to load the game and go through that bullcrap all over again. Because Maxine ruined everything.
Come on, Dragonborn. This way.
We mustn't go too deep. There are still wolves who live in the forest, but they mostly come out at night. When we were kids, we would come here to get out of the forest. There should be a stream. Listen, can you hear it? Over there. Come on. Oh my. It's just as I remember it.
Okay, Maxine.
Yes?
Wait here.
If you say so.
I just want to spend a few moments with my thoughts.
Do you like the flowers, Dragonborn? No, silly me. I forgot. How could you? You're a mighty warrior.
Oh God.
Just kidding. I should bring my stuff down here. Do some paintings. So I don't have to take the flowers home. It's kind of sad when they all go, you know, droopy droop droop. Hey, did you hear that? Was that a deer? Yeah, I think it was. I think it's gone now. Did you know there used to be minotaurs around here? In these woods? How cool is that, Dragonborn? They're all gone now. Poor minotaurs. Hey, a frog. Here, Froggy. Froggy, Froggy. Oh. Plopped off. Oh my days, Dragonborn. Come on, quick. Come on, sit over here, next to me.
We've been through this conversation.
I know. It's, you know, hidey hole. If we're quiet. Shh. You must be quiet and very, very still. We're safe now. No one will ever find us here.
Thank you, Dragonborn. I know. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about.
Freak out. And she's stuck. Nice. Very nice. Hold on. Yep, she's stuck. Have to redo the scene again. Gosh dang it. Okay, Rigmore. Crap. Kill. Hopefully that should fix it technically. Like this video if you're enjoying this buggy mess. Pathetic. Come on, Rigmore. Whoa. Resurrect. Yep.
Come on!
That's how you fix that bug, by the way. You're welcome. You're welcome. Hi, Mama. Yeah, sure. So. Anyway, guys, if you like this, like and subscribe. Oh, finally.
Promise me, Dragonborn! Promise me! If anything happens to me, if I don't make it, kill every single fucking one of them!
Okay, thank God. I think all is well.
You're back! Yay!
Also, Rigmore's hair. It's gone. I'm sad, but I'm sure that's not game breaking, so she should be fine.
Come on, let's go.
Da-da-dum, da-da-dum, da-da-dum. Move. Lord of the Rings. Da-da-dum, da-da-dum, da-da-dum. Yeah, I bet you the Imperial City is gonna be pretty Gucci. Not really. There will be issues. Her hair just like evaporated. Thanks to a freaking bug. Yeah, but considering the fact what happened to her hair when I resurrected her, means that she's gonna get shaved again, and we'll have to get her out.
Come on, follow me.
We best go get to the Imperial City. I have to end the stream soon. Elsweyer, that ends well. Hey, what part of the world are you? Are you in Hawaii or Japan or Korea? Or judging by your time, it's pretty. You were like 3 hours behind, or Alaska even, maybe. I like the music.
We're almost there.
Okay, good work. Good work, developer. This is like enormous. Oh, and I think that is my cue. Hi, mama. Hi, to shoot him after. Yeah, so. Well, guys, that is my cue indeed. We will continue this tomorrow. Thank you all for watching. Like and subscribe. I will talk